This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution with Tom Leonardini II from Whitehall Lane in Napa Valley. How are you today, sir?
I'm great, Jamie.
And what brings you to Toronto?
I work for my family's winery, Whitehall Lane, and I'm the sales manager, and enjoy coming up to Canada, coming up to Toronto, and I come up here at least once a year to promote and sell our wine.
Now, have your family always been in the wine business?
My dad started in the car business in San Francisco in the late 60s. Did really well with his business and sold it, and he was retired forever in his low 40s. 93, had the opportunity to buy Whitehall Lane. He was looking for a winery, a real estate opportunity, and kind of stumbled upon it, a great opportunity, and bought it a long time ago.
Now, that was an operating winery at the time. What kind of wines did they make? Were we actually operating under the Whitehall Lane name?
Yeah, part of the appeal of the winery was its location. We're right on Highway 29 in the Rutherford Appellation.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just south of St. Helena. So we get thousands and thousands of tourists a month coming through. So that was one of the appeals. The other was the winery was named Whitehall Lane, which is one of the streets that we're located on. So it wasn't a winery named after a specific person.
And the family are not originally from the Napa Valley. How did you adapt to moving up to the Napa Valley?
So we have really unique weather in California, Northern California. So San Francisco, where I'm from, right on the Pacific, cold water, lots of fog. So moving our family up to the Napa Valley, one of the comments was from my son, who was about 6 years old at the time, said it's really hard to live here because it's really hot and the crickets are too loud. So the weather, even though it's like 60 miles away, was a big change for us. But it's a beautiful place to live. We have a very unique climate. It's gorgeous.
Now, a lot of people who produce wines in the Napa Valley make a big deal about their vineyards being on the hillsides,
right,
or mountain vineyards. Most of your vineyards are on the valley floor. Why did you choose to do that?
So that's kind of a tough question, Jamie. So there's kind of a running joke in Napa. If you have hillside vineyards, you say those are the best. If you have valley floor vineyards, you'll say they're the best. And there are different attributes and characteristics to each one, whether it's the elevation, the soil type, or depending on what side of the valley you are, exposure to the sun. Mm-hmm. Being on the valley floor, we get the morning sun, the afternoon sun. We have really fertile soil, and we have lots of water. So our grapes grow really well where our vineyards are.
And which grapes work best in your vineyards on the valley floor?
Cabernet is king in the Napa Valley. So most of our plantings are Cabernet Sauvignon, and we grow some really nice Sauvignon Blanc too.
Now, are you a hands-on kind of winemaker guy, or do you have someone else to do all that technical stuff?
I'm not the winemaker, I'm not the vineyard manager, but I do work with both of them. One of my specialties is driving the forklift, which isn't that important.
You said that earlier.
I do, I like doing that.
Do you have a license for that?
I do not.
Okay.
I do not, but I'm good at it. But spend time with both of them, but that's not my primary role.
And where are your biggest markets for your wines?
California, for sure, is our biggest. We do a huge business out of our tasting room because we're a wonderful hospitality. Please come visit. And then New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Texas, Florida, all the major American markets.
Did your particular winery take a hit with the global economic downturn? Or I find your wines to be incredibly accessible and very, very quality driven at that price point.
Thank you. So Napa, once again, great place. There's no real correlation between price and quality of wine. Pricing's all over the map. We make very reasonably priced wine for Napa Valley, so our business was affected during the downturn, but we continue to do well. But we've really turned the corner, and we're up in like every market, tasting room, everywhere.
And where do you see Napa Valley as a whole going within the next 10, 15 years? Where do you see the future for Napa Valley?
So all of us are trying to appeal to the younger wine drinkers, and that might be through marketing, social media, style of the wines, and price points, and then pretty much doing what I do now, getting out and promoting our wines. So that's the key to success into the future.
Well, I really appreciate you coming to Toronto, spending some time with Good Food Revolution this afternoon, and thank you very much for showing us your wines, Tom.
Thank you, Jamie.
Take care. Bye-bye.